Good morning. So I'm putting up another gym workout, but I just wanted to talk to you guys first before anyone looks at it and has a heart attack, because I'm deadlifting 80 kilos in this. So for anyone wanting to, let's start with this. For anyone that wants to weight train while they're pregnant, please talk to your doctor first, because everyone's body's different and it's not safe or suitable for everybody to weight train through pregnancy. Some people have different risk factors. However, I've spoken with my doctors, my obstetrician, my midwives, and because of my training history, it's very safe for me to continue training because my body is so used to these movements. Although some of the weights that I'm lifting may look heavy, they are very light for me. So my deadlift, for example, I'm doing 60 kilos less than what I was doing before I got pregnant. So whilst this might be a heavy weight for some people, it feels very light for me. I'm not exerting myself in my sessions. So please don't look at the weight I'm lifting and try and match that or think that that's what you should work towards. It's very, very different for everybody. When I train, I really listen to how my body feels when I'm lifting. I know that towards the end of my sessions, if I'm pushing a little bit too hard, I will start to feel, it's kind of like maybe like a little bit of a tightness in my lower belly. And that's when I stop, because obviously, I don't know, like I can just feel it. So that's when I'll pull back or I'll just stop. Usually I just stop, but that doesn't happen unless I'm training for longer than an hour, which I very rarely do anyway, because you don't need that long in a session. So I'm continuing to train more so. I'm obviously not trying to make gains at all. Do not expect to make gains, but to just move. I feel so much better mentally when I am training. It really affects my headspace. So I do go for walks as well. I don't just weight train. My aim is 3 times a week, which again is a lot less than what I was doing before that. I was training 5 solid sessions a week. I'm aiming for 3. I'm usually doing 2 or 3 weight sessions a week. And then I'm trying to add in some walks, which, look, I struggle with the walks because I find them so boring. So I am organizing to do them with friends just to make them a little bit more fun. But I am trying to do 2 walks a week, somewhere between 5 to 10 Ks, which then all up, that is about 5 exercise sessions a week. And again, like, this is stuff that might change throughout my pregnancy, but at the moment it still feels very comfortable for me to continue training at this reduced intensity. I have got a referral that Hatch sent me through and recommended this female physio, Alexandra, is it Diggles or Tiggles? One or the other, located in Brisbane. And apparently she is amazing at working with women on their pelvic floors, which obviously your pelvic floor is supporting your organs. It's sitting underneath, but when you're pregnant, it's also supporting your pregnancy. So a lot of women post giving birth have issues with their pelvic floors, and that's when, they're accidentally pissing themselves, which, look, sometimes it's something that happens. So I'm going to start working with her through my pregnancy as well, just so she can monitor my pelvic floor and give me more guidance around what's safe, what's not safe, if I need to pull back, like how my pelvic floor is holding up. Because, for example, when you're deadlifting, you are increasing that pressure in your abdominal region. So if for some reason my pelvic floor was weakening, for example, she might say, okay, maybe swap deadlifts out for something else, like do something different, which is fine. Like, I'm definitely not being stubborn, saying like I'm training regardless. Like, I am listening to all of the specialists, but I do really recommend that you do seek out specialist advice for this exact reason. So I've got an appointment with her in the next couple of weeks, which will be really good. They actually hook up a ultrasound and they can actually assess your pelvic floor, which is going to be really good because I want to be working with her post as well, but at least then she'll know where my pelvic floor was sitting before I had little Bib. So we'll know what we want to be working back towards, which is going to be really good. So I just wanted to pop this in the beginning of this session because I know, and honestly, personal preference, I'm definitely not saying that you should be lifting weights during pregnancy, but I'm just saying that if it's safe for you to do so, I am opting to, because that's what makes me feel really good. So yeah, enjoy the session. We left out an exercise in this anyway. I was training with Ree and she was filming, and she gets very distracted and socializing in the gym. So she had vanished off somewhere. So I did do some kickbacks in this session as well, but it was just one going through the movements. And yeah, not exerting myself.